Be right back. I'm moving to a town that has an Ingles grocery store. All right, whenever I travel, I'm like, listen, I gotta go to a new grocery store. I need to see what other regions of this country have in their grocery stores, okay? And today we're at a grocery store that I've never been to before called Ingles. Now I looked up a little bit online and it says that Ingles is a chain that's only in like 4 states, like Virginia, Tennessee, Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina. I can't remember. Anyway, I always see Fallon from Moss Family Kitchen going to Ingles. And so when I found out that I was gonna be in a town where there was an Ingles, I said, I need to go. I need to check out what Ingles is like. Because, you know, when you're 41 years old and you like to cook, this is your entertainment, right? We don't go clubbing anymore. We go to the grocery store, okay? So let's go in. Look at this, fresh basil for $2.98. Let's go. Then you can get as much as you want. Cherry tomatoes, fresh herbs. Looks like mint and cilantro. Wow, I see I'm impressed already and I just got here. They have a really good selection of produce here, it looks like. Look at these little cucumbers. They're called cute cumbers. I've seen these before in my area, but very, very rarely. I don't think I have ever seen fresh pearl onions before in a grocery store around me. I've definitely bought the frozen ones, but not fresh ones. I have a garlic expressions, vinaigrette and marinade. That looks good. I've never seen these before, but they look good. Moroccan style falafel balls from Franklin Farms. $4.98. Not a terrible price. In case you guys didn't know, they actually just recalled a bunch of bagged vegetables like this. Mostly it's like baby carrots and this medley. A lot of them were the Walmart brand. So if I can find that link to the FDA, I'll link it down below. They also have a nice assortment of sprouts and microgreens, which is nice. They have mustard microgreens and sprouts. I am never able to find sprouts in my town, even at Hy-Vee, ever. Not once have I found it in the last probably 3 or 4 years. Have you guys seen these apple sticks? I have never seen these before. They're expensive, but they look cute. Okay, this is unique premium wildflower pollen. I don't know that I've ever seen that available to purchase before. I've seen creamed honey, never chocolate creamed honey. That's interesting. It looks like they also have quite a large salad bar. It's closed right now because it's a little bit later in the evening, but it's very large. Looks like it has a lot of stuff on it. Two chili cheese hot dogs for $2.50. That is a freaking deal right there. They have a huge variety of like pre-chopped vegetables. Look at this. These like zucchini boats with squash. They've got stir fry, veggies, asparagus, green beans, rutabagas. I don't even know if I've ever seen a rutabaga in my grocery store at home. Crazy. They have a wonderful cheese section over here. It seems to be very large with a lot of options. We love to see it. Honestly, I am like pleasantly surprised with all of these prices. The prices seem very reasonable, which I'm kind of surprised for it being a small chain. Look at this. You can get one single ball of burrata for $3.99. I love that. And they have creme fraiche. I could never find this around me in my stores, ever.
Cream fraiche, cafeteria fraiche, la 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 fraiche.
Okay, here's an example. So they have 4 different types of tahini. I can barely find one type. Have you guys ever seen these? Is it Bon Mama? They make jams, but they have these little tartlets. I've never seen these before. They have chocolate caramel, lemon, and then it looks like raspberry. I'm debating if I have room for that in my suitcase or not. I'm not sure. Also, I've heard of these, but have never seen them in person. They're called Whippet. It's like marshmallow and cookie and chocolate, and then they have a raspberry one also. You know you're in the South when you can buy pre-made frozen sausage balls. This is also a brand that you don't see in the Midwest, is White Lily. This is buttermilk, cornmeal, bread flour, and regular flour. Look at all these different Duke's sauces they have. I've never seen these. They have white barbecue, regular barbecue, Carolina Gold barbecue, Mississippi comeback. Look at that. They have some cute Christmas items. These are only $2. This is like a very nice heavy duty tray. I mean, it's plastic, but it's good quality. Look at these cups with the googly eyes. Salt and pepper, Christmas salt and pepper shakers. So cute. I'm really impressed with this store. There's just like so much variety. It's so large. It's good price, you know, good prices, very clean and bright. I love it. Look how wide this frozen aisle is. Like, it's huge. It's huge. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Here's another item I've never seen. Oh, it says it's new. Obviously we love soft pretzels, but I've never seen the super pretzel soft pretzel sticks, so I'll have to look for them. Here's another thing we don't have at home is Bluebell ice cream. Look at all these different flavors. I'm not even like a huge ice cream fan, but these are just looking so good to me right now. Okay, so also I think Mayfield Creamery is like a dairy company here in the South. Obviously we don't have that in the Midwest. It's a little bit pricey, but we'll have to look at the dairy section and see if we can find the Mayfield Creamery stuff. Here's also a thing that I've never seen in the Midwest. It's fatback. I could be wrong. Maybe they sell it frozen. I'm not sure. I've never looked for it, but they have salted pork fatback and then salted chunk pork fatback. Pork fat pack. I can't talk. Also salt pork. I don't know if, I think maybe we can get this in the Midwest. I'm not sure. I know it's good to make beans with, like pinto beans, but I've never tried it. Okay, so yep, we see the yellow colored gallons of milk, which I've never seen that before in my life. Laura Lynn is like a light yellow, and then the Mayfield Dairy Farms is a darker yellow. This is so odd to me. Like, I'm not saying I don't like it, it's just like I've never seen yellow colored milk cartons before in my life. Laura Lynn is another brand that I've never seen in the Midwest, at least where I live. And then I've never seen this either. Red Clay Gourmet, jalapeno pimento cheese, sharp cheddar pimento cheese. Ooh, I might have to get one of these. I actually really like pimento cheese. I've never made it. I've only like had it made at places like for an appetizer, but it's very good. I always like to look at the beer too. I don't usually buy any, but especially since I'm going home tomorrow, but they have a vanilla cream ale. That looks good. Tennessee Red Ale, Black Horse Brewery IPA, Kentucky Common. Ooh, gummies. Oh, that's from Sweetwater. Tropical IPA. Look at this walk-in beer cooler they have. It's like the size, it's like bigger than the first floor of my house. Look at all these grits. Look at the selection of grits, okay? You come to the South, you want grits, you got 17 choices of grits. I might get a small bag, I don't know. Pearl Milling Company Quick Grits. I didn't know the Pearl Milling Company made grits. This says it's a local product. Das Jam House. Das Jam House. House. Adam loves apple butter. I wish I could bring this home to him, but I don't think they would let me because I only have a carry-on, and I don't know that would be considered a liquid, but either way it's too big and I don't want them to make me throw it away. Oh, here's another thing. Chow chow. You will never see this in the Midwest. Homestyle relishes and pickles. The Relish Barn. Dill pickles, hot pepper jam, sweet pepper relish, peach butter. I didn't know there was such a thing. Okay, I wanted to show you guys what I got at Ingles. I am so surprised. So I just watched all of those clips back, and you would not believe, so when I was in the grocery store, it's obviously later in the evening, so it's very quiet in there. You would not believe how freaking loud the music was in there. Like, I felt like the Christmas music was like blaring from the speakers, and I didn't know how the clips were gonna turn out, and so I was trying to, I wasn't like shouting, but I was trying to talk very like clearly and loudly into the top of my camera, which is where the mic is. But anyway, it turned out fine. So I only got a few things because obviously, like I said, I have a carry-on. I typically do not check a bag when I travel because, and I'll tell you why, because I have been stranded too many times. And if you check a bag and you get stranded somewhere on your layover, you don't have your luggage, okay? So you're gonna spend the night somewhere, you're not gonna have toothpaste, you're not gonna have clean underwear, you're not gonna have anything, and I just never wanna take that chance. And so if I ever buy stuff, which I normally do try to buy something small for Adam and the kids, it has to fit in my suitcase, and it has to be something that can go through as a checked item, which means I can't have liquid items greater than 3.5 ounces or whatever. So I did pick up that pimento cheese. So this is just like some crackers with a bit of pimento cheese. I'm probably just gonna, I have a refrigerator here in my hotel room, so I'm gonna stick this in there, and then I'll probably just put this in my bag and eat it at the airport tomorrow. They had these malt balls. So Adam really loves like Whoppers and malted milk balls. I don't like malted milk balls. I don't know why. I've never liked them. He really loves them, so I got him this container of Malt Ball Mania. And then I did pick up some grits. So this is a brand that I've never seen around me. House Autry, is that how you say it? I think so. Stone ground white grits. This is something that obviously will fit in my suitcase. Hopefully, yeah, it'll fit in there. And then lastly, I saw that they had country ham. I've never seen this around me, and it's also very flat, and it doesn't have to be refrigerated until you open it. So I'm like, oh, this will fit in my suitcase. So if you guys have tips on like how to cook country ham, obviously I'm assuming you can have it on biscuits. Let me know, because I've never cooked it before. I'm assuming you just like saute it in a skillet. Also, as I was watching everything back, I was like, I need to make some pimento cheese, but I have never made it, like I said, at home before. So if you guys have a really good recipe for pimento cheese, I would love to know what it is. Link it or tell me in the comments below. And also let me know, do you have an Ingles where you live? Because I feel like it's my new favorite grocery store, which is sad because I'm never gonna get to go to one again, probably for a long time. Probably for a long time. Also, a chain that I've seen around here is Fresh Market. I've heard of that before. I don't think we have that in our area either. I would say like for most of these specialty grocery items that I was talking about in the video, I have to drive like a good 45-50 minutes to get these items. So when I say I can't get it in my area, I'm talking about in my smaller town of like 22,000 people. So yeah, I mean, it has improved over time in terms of like the access of what I can get around me. But thank you guys for joining me for another day of Vlogmas, and come back tomorrow for another video, which I think is going to be a working mom Q&A. So I will see you then. Bye.